Alrighty. Man, let's go and get this started, dude. Oh, I'm missing something. There you go. All right, y'all. Let's do it. All right, man. We're going to be since when? Since now. How's it going, man? All right. Of course, we're talking about the Ben Thorps here. We're talking about the Thorp clan here tonight. Gonna be asking the question: is Cortney insane? Is Grace Thorp transitioning to a boy? And really, it's kind of early to talk about it, but I guess early on in the stream, there's some questionable stuff going on there, man. I gotta ask: can Benjamin Thorp really provide for the kids? I've been following the streams on this channel, the videos on this channel. You know, there's two things going on. I'm talking about dating advice. Who am I to give dating advice? Well, apparently with all the rise of male virgins out there and rise of incels, someone like me, someone like you who probably has a girlfriend or maybe something, actually has something maybe they could say. Setting that aside, the other thing I'll talk about here on this channel as of late is, well, the Thorps and what's going on with them. Well, the Thorp Report is here, and the Thorp Report has to say, well, if you haven't been following, Cortney is out of the house. They're looking at a divorce. They're looking at a filing, and it's real. It's real. It is a soap opera. It is the days of our lives sort of thing, but it's real. I'm kind of glad that it is because it makes it so much better. Sean says he has been paying attention. Well, let's pay attention to this year because the reason why I started with the TNA stuff is because we also be talking about this guy named Horror Maxter, and I think our content kind of sometimes is kind of similar. I think Horror Maxter would like something like this, though. I should say these ladies are they're not 14 years old on Omega or whatever online video chat thing he was on. There you go. I know it's a weekday, but I'm open to taking shots. Most definitely going to be taking shots. Going to be enjoying a nice glass of Gentleman Jack as we get into this. Deadman needs to take steroids. Want a chance for Cortney? No, I don't even want any of these people. In fact, let me tell you something. Let's get serious. Let's get real. Let's get really real. You want to get real? Let's get real. Guys, you shouldn't simp for anybody. Cortney is a sad sack of bones, and Grace is a boy. Grace is transitioning into a boy, okay? Oh, dang, that ass is fine. Let's go back. Let's go. Oh, my God. Let's take a look at that. Hold on. Back up a bit. Oh yeah, let's make that bigger. Let's make that bigger. Let's go back one more time. Not that. The guy handing out beer, I suppose. Transition now. There we go. There we go. It's just the angle, the way she's walking. Man, not looking good. I can get rid of that color filter most definitely. Anyway, sorry, I was a little distracted there. Just a little distracted. Okay, let's get serious. Let's get really focused here. Yeah, you shouldn't simp for them. Cortney is a sad sack of bones. I am Team Cortney in that I want to see her win. What I mean by this, Cortney is out of the house. Okay, Cortney left the house. There's a lot of drama going on in the Ben Thorp household. You probably have heard about it. I've talked about it. You know, there's a lot of rumors going around there. Pretty much people kind of believe are true. Okay. It doesn't help that more or less Grace herself has admitted to some things. Ben continues to say things are kind of weird. We're going to cover that here tonight. And so there's some drama. Well, and Ben and Grace have both told Cortney more or less to get out of the home and that her in the home is abusing the kids, and then her out of the home is abusing the kids. It's like, make up your mind. Which one is it? They treat her like a yo-yo. They're calling her, yanking her, constantly trying to manipulate her, get her to do dumb things. She finally wised up, got out of the home. Honestly, she needs to remove herself from the situation. If I was giving her advice, I'm not, but if I was, I would say that, hey, maybe she could even go to a women's shelter and get that. If she goes to a women's shelter and says the right things to the right people, starts getting the ball rolling on certain things, man, she will have what she needs to take Ben for everything he's worth. That's even with everything she said on stream, because she could say that he manipulated her. And there's hours and hours of footage, streams on YouTube of Ben obviously coercing Cortney, what looks like verbal coercing, right? A verbal onslaught, verbal abuse. Hey, it could be spun in that way. It could be spun in that way. But, I guess Cortney, maybe she's doing this and she's not really telling everyone, because now I'm kind of wondering, maybe she knows to kind of hold her cards to her chest and be careful of what she reveals, because, it could be played against her. Maybe not. I'm leaning on maybe not. Actually, probably not. She's probably kind of dumb. Actually, honestly, Cortney's not too bright. It's sad. I want to do well, but we'll talk about that. Really, the big question is, can Ben take care of the kids? Can he take care of himself? Because he keeps on saying that Cortney's going to go to jail for abandonment. I guess let's talk about that first. Let's talk about abandonment in Rhode Island. Now, I will say this. Yeah, I did used to work for CPS, and child abandonment cases I'm familiar with. Now, of course, everything I'm about to say is related in Texas, but it's not all that different in Rhode Island. If a parent leaves the home for a good while, but leaves the kids with a protective parent, a parent that can provide for the kids, you can't say that they abandon them like criminally. Now, you may be able to go to family court and may be able to get some custody arrangements there based on what's happening. Why is she out of the home? What's going on with her? Is she on drugs and all this stuff? Okay. But however, if she's outside the home and continues to have continuous contact with the kids, then it's not. But anyway, so let's get into this here. This is what's talking about. What Ben is talking about here when he says abandonment. Okay. He was reading this. Let's put it on the screen here. There we go. He was looking at this. Okay. 11.2.1, abandonment or non-support of spouse or children. For spouse, they're talking about a wife. Now he'll say, and he said, "Oh, but it's non-gendered." You're right, it's non-gendered, and right, it could be a man. But what they're talking about is a spouse, man or woman, that can't take care of themselves, that are completely dependent, really dependent on the other. Like if a husband just abandons the wife and the children, and they don't have any way to take care of themselves at all. Okay? It's kind of written this way to cover those who also maybe have special needs or in a certain situation where they're completely dependent on the other. Okay? Because look at this. Look at how it's worded. Every person who shall abandon his or her spouse are leaving them. The children are the spouse. Leaving the children or the spouse, leaving them in danger. So, danger of becoming a public charge. What does that mean? In danger of becoming a public charge, like a ward of the state? What do you mean? Danger of becoming a public charge. Is that happening? Courtney leaves the home, leaving the kids with Ben. Are the kids in danger? First off, are they in danger at all? Like, is there immediate harm going to be done to the kids? No. At least, wait. It depends. What's Ben doing in that house? What's Ben doing? There's rumors. There's speculation. There's talk around the water cooler, so to speak. Is Ben saying he's a danger to the kids? Because if Ben's not a danger to the kids, then they're not in immediate danger. Like this sort of charge, just abandonment, is something that Child Protective Services or whatever the equivalent in Rhode Island would throw on. Like, well, they would, police alongside them. It would be a joint investigation. Like I worked those before in Texas. Joint investigations happen. And honestly, you can't really expect a whole lot. It depends on the abandonment. It depends on what happens. You heard talking about abandonment. The thing about this too, I don't have to just talk out of my butt out of this. There's actually examples of this being used, abandonment being used. So we'll talk about that. A little Ricada light stream, maybe. I have myself some whiskey, some Gentleman Jack. But okay, let's take a look at that law again. Every person shall abandon his or her spouse or children, leaving them in danger of becoming a public charge, or shall neglect to provide according to his or her means of the support of his or her spouse or children. Okay, so the question is was Cortney before she left the home providing in a way that Ben can't? Like if Cortney leaves the home, is Ben not able to provide for the kids? Because that's a legit question. Now, the judge may not like the fact that Cortney just left. That's fine. But can Ben provide for the kids? Yeah. I mean, he should be able, maybe not. He can't make himself crackers and cheese. He can't, I don't think he can brew his own coffee. Okay. There's a lot of things he can't do. I don't even think he could pour a bowl of cereal. There's a lot of things Ben can't do that you could do better. Okay. I mean, if they really want to go on the and try to do criminal charges, there's going to be a big question of, okay, wait a second. What about Ben? What about the father of the home? Because he's able to provide, right? And he's able to take care of him. So therefore, Cortney didn't do that because they're not in danger and they are being provided for. But what you can do, what Ben could probably do, is go to family court, as they are doing, and try to arrange some custody issues, our custody arrangement. Now, like I said before about Cortney playing her cards close to her chest, if she was doing that, though I don't think she is, I don't think she's very smart on this, but if she is, maybe she said she has an attorney or has interest in getting an attorney. That's a smart move. She needs one. She needs one. The only reason why Ben tells her otherwise is because he would be freaking out about that. Cortney is better off with an attorney helping her in her situation. 100%. But if she had an attorney, he may tell her, "Hey, go to a woman's shelter, stay there." Because it looks weird with her just being in the car, kind of, because if she's in the car away from the home and she's not willing to say that she feels like it's not safe there, then that's a problem. And then she needs to say she doesn't feel safe there to the people that matter, that can make reports, the people that can make a log of it. Anyway. So, yeah, I mean, let's read this whole thing again. Every person shall abandon his or spouse, leaving them, our children, leaving them in danger of becoming a public charge, which is not happening here, unless there's something going on with Ben in the home, or who shall neglect to provide according to his or her means. Cortney makes no money. Cortney doesn't have a job. Like, Cortney doesn't even have access to the money as being a wife of Ben, right? She has to ask Ben and ask Grace. So she's not able to provide at all. She wasn't able to provide when she was there. They're not saying, "Hey, are you able to make him a sandwich?" They're not asking that. Ben should be able to do that. Or shall neglect or refuse to aid in the support of his or her spouse or children. Now, Ben might be saying this. Oh, refuse to aid. Refuse to aid. Once again, she doesn't have a job. She's not really providing anything more than what Ben could provide, or except otherwise provided for 11-2-1 shall be deemed guilty of misdemeanor. And that's highly unlikely to happen. In this situation here, let's look at this. And this is a family. This here It's not the whole transcript or anything, but it's an example of family law where a law like this would be applied. Where you can arrange, custody issues, or custody arrangement, I should say. So, in this story, here the stepfather of 2 boys filed a petition to adopt them. The biological father was incarcerated during these proceedings. That's a huge factor in this story, okay? He objected to the adoption by the stepfather, so the children's mother and stepfather moved to have his rights terminated. Ooh, that is really hard to do. You have to really prove that. The mother of the children testified that the biological father of the children had not visited the children in over 2 years, have never paid child support, even when he was not incarcerated. Ooh, that's a good detail, because if he was incarcerated and not paying child support, then not seeing the kids, well, then it'd be like, well, he's incarcerated. If he gets out, can he have visitation? What's going on with that? I gotta say, man, I don't know how Rhode Island is necessarily, but it's really hard to lose parental rights at times. Like, you'll find it. There's parents that go to jail in and out, and they still have at least visitation. So, the biological father argued that he did at times see the children provide gifts when he was able to. The boys, 14, 15, also testified that they rarely saw their biological father. They refused to testify that their stepfather had been a constant and positive presence in their lives in the last 8 years, and they wanted him to become their adopted father. The family court found that termination of the biological father's parental rights and allowing the step-parents' adoption would be the best interest of the children. Now, it talks here about abandonment is defined by Rhode Island statute as a lack of communication or contact with the child at least 6 months. Now this could be looking at the family court statutes. That's what it sounds like is happening here. Family court, they use statutes, whereas here you have a criminal law here, and this would not apply the way that Ben thinks it will. But he may try to use something like this. But Cortney still has contact with the kids. She sees Grace literally on stream. They sing karaoke songs together. There's still contact. There's still interaction. It's not the same thing. And the kids could say in court that they prefer one parent over the other, but it doesn't mean the parental rights are going to be severed. They're still going to have visitation at least. Honestly, they're probably going to have joint custody with someone being the conservator. And maybe Ben, because Ben has an address. Ben has an actual house. That's what they're going to look at there. Whereas Cortney lives in a car. So there you go. There's that. He would definitely be the conservator here, have conservatorship, and she would be, or let's say custodial. I believe it's been a while. It's been a minute, but you get what I'm saying. I'll be 50-50. But Cortney needs to get an attorney. Because if Cortney does not have an attorney, Ben could railroad her so hard and she would not know what's happening, and it would be too late. Okay, now let's move on here. Is Cortney going insane? Some say yes. Actually, a lot of people say yes. Here's what we're talking about. Okay, let's play this. This is Cortney flat out going insane. Watch this.
Open the computer. Open up the computer.
By the way, I have her on 1.75 speed. I'll tell you why. Here's Cortney on normal speed.
I got a guess. It's Ben Thorp. This is Ben.
We got Ben Thorp, the sock puppet there. Look at that. Look at that. Ben Thorp, the sock puppet. Amazing. Look at that right there. Well, I got a sock puppet. What is going on here? This is insane. What are we doing? Oh, I did this too soon? What do you mean I was supposed to wait? Oh, it would have been funnier if I waited and explained it? Oh, now I just look like a jackass. Oh, I'm the insane one. Okay. You keep thinking that. Hold on. Watch this. Check this out. Check what Cortney does, man.
I'm cool. You look like a victim. Nice hair. Let's see. Why can't you get your phone in a place that makes sense? If a gun was to your head, you could move that phone.
It sounds like Ben. She's doing a great job. Hold on, wait.
Just move the phone, and I was like under a lot of pressure, and it really stuck to the windshield, and then I just gave up. We don't need to hear about that. You could have done it. You know it. You're just lying.
It sounds like something Ben would say. But we got to put this at 1.75 speed. Here we go.
Okay, well, can we talk about the divorce? Yeah, I'd like to do that. I had a lot of thoughts this morning. I'd like to hear some of them. Well, first of all, the divorce we're not going to use that word anymore. Okay.
See, and there's a reason why Ben would say something like that. And I know it's a sock puppet Ben we're talking about here. But he would say something like that. There we go. My sock puppet spoke at a cigar. There's that. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking to you. Yeah. Play some poker later? Hey, don't tell him that. Don't. I can't put the sock on the microphone. You don't want to hear what he's saying. I can't afford. No. You know, I embarrass myself quite enough on this stream, on these streams.
Yeah,
we're just gonna not do that.
It was way too, like, because we have the divorce hearing, so I just used the word divorce. Well, it's a separation. Okay, are we doing that? Are we separating? Because we, okay.
But she's flat out going insane. She's doing the hand puppet routine here.
So we're separating. Okay, that's fine. Well, with the separation, I was thinking, I don't really know where to go from here because I don't know what he's thinking about the separation, which is why he should be on here with me, but nobody wants to hear you talk. You're boring. Well, I do have some people who like to, see me spiral. They think it's funny.
Well, at least Cortney seems to be a little self-aware on that. It is.
Yeah, I guess you have some, there are some people who like you on YouTube, but they're losers! The sock is quite dirty. Yeah, I don't...
Cortney, what do you mean by dirty sock? I don't think you mean it the same way that this is a dirty sock. I'm not going to elaborate on that one.
Okay. So about the separation, I'm okay with it being okay. Why are you okay with it being a separation? Why is that just okay?
She even has the sock puppet interject to interrupt and kind of have the Ben Thorp manner of speech. Like she's been for years listening to Ben Thorp badger her about everything. She has it down. Man.
God, this is so hard to do.
So hard to do. Like, no. You get into the moment. Let the moment consume you. Do it.
But I didn't mean I'm okay about it. I mean, that's great. Let's do that. Let's talk about the separation. Okay. Now, in order to do that, I think what we need to do is talk about where we're at. Okay.
And this is a 6-hour stream, guys. Does she do this for the whole 6 hours? Oh, quite a bit. Not for the whole thing. There's another part which is spiraling down. See, there's something else that happens here that has happened lately. They're now monetized. The Thorpe clan is now monetized, and it's happening. They're doing exactly what you expect they would do.
Yes, what is going on now? You're a criminal. You're in a criminal state. And you need to normalize your situation.
Normalize?
Yeah, I do want to.
Oh, like Ben normalizes with Grace in the home? What is he normalizing there?
Try to get somewhere with this whole thing. I don't think it's good for the kids. Oh, it's good for the kids. You care about what's good for the kids. You left the house. You weren't a good
Sonny, they're monetized recently, right? Like they're receiving donations legitly. Now, is it for super chats or is it using like StreamYards? I'm not exactly sure. I know that on the Grace channel, they keep on referring to it as like, it sounds like super chats or whatever, but on her, she's using Cash App.
good mother. Okay, well, okay, but all right. Can we stick to
Get to that part.
like the separation thing? Because
All right,
well,
we're
it has
right
everything to do
here.
with
Let's
that
skip
stuff.
ahead. Let's skip ahead.
Okay, but like, all right, so if you turn on the computer, if you go to
Here we go. This is where I believe this is the part where she talks about feeling bad about donations.
StreamYard, if you just enter no, you well, I don't know, I think StreamYard, but then don't go in as a guest, go in as I don't know, Grace or you or something.
She's trying to get guests on her. She's trying to get the family. She's trying to get Grace and the people that she's supposedly abandoned, right? Abandonment's interesting because, like, obviously Ben can he should be able to provide for the kids. All right, what's wrong? You can't make him a sandwich. Can't pour him a bowl of cereal. What's going on with that? Can't get cheese and crackers.
Excuse me, something like that. Grace, can you help your father? Fine, don't help out your father. You're in charge. I don't know.
And Grace is in charge.
Okay. Hi, officer. Yes, I do have my license and registration. Can I take my hands off the wheel? Okay.
Is she being arrested? Am I being detained? Is she really talking to a cop? No, she's not. That one is not.
Actually, I don't have my license and registration. Do I have my insurance? I could probably find it on my phone.
Wait a second. That one is not down, is it? Wait. Let's take a look at that. A cop stopped her? Shut up. Hold on.
I'm just reading chats. Hi, officer.
Let's take a look at her reflection
I do
on
have
her
my license
glasses. You think this is fake or you think this is real? Let's see.
Registration. Can I take my hands off the wheel? Okay. Just give me a second.
Go back. Pay close attention to the reflection of her glasses. What you see there. Unfortunately, what I see, let's make this bigger. Can we make this bigger? Let's do that. By the way, $5 donation. I'll gladly take a shot of moonshine. Moonshine is what it is. Let's make it happen, dude. Let's make it happen. Yeah. There is no cop in her reflection, in the reflection of her glasses. There's no one there. The officer will be right. You would see you would see the uniform right there. You would see someone standing in the window or at the window. That's not happening. That's not happening at all. So it's all a bit.
Hi, officer. Okay, I'll do that. I'm kind of in a weird place, and I just travel around from place to place. I just have to.
And
yeah.
the officer's not saying.
I'm not really
anything.
doing anything. I'm being. Nobody's really. I'm not bothering anybody. I won't bother anybody.
And she already messed up when she said she has no license or registration. They would ask her to step out of the car.
All right. Thank you very much.
So she's playing with a sock puppet. She's seeing cops that aren't there. She's going insane, guys. She's going insane. And this insanity is something in the Thorp household. The Thorp household might be something like that of The Shining, okay? This may end like The Shining. Like, Ben Thorp is probably going to be chasing the kids like Jack Torrance, like an axe, all murderous. Why I say this? Listen to this clip. Watch Grace act insane.
I'm not going to get like a blackout, short out notification.
Yes.
Would be ideal. Why are you standing next to me?
I was just listening.
Why are you standing here?
Did you just see that? Grace was staring at her dad like she was one of those little girls in a Japanese horror movie.
Next to me.
I was just listening.
Look at the way it pans like that. Looks all creepy. Look at that sadistic smile.
Why are
She
you
almost has like a blink.
standing here?
Dude, her face looks like Thomas the Train. Okay, she has a Thomas the Train expression.
Why are you standing next to me?
I was just listening.
Why are you standing here?
She looks almost lethargic, like very pale, very unhealthy. Like the only food she gets is that her dad provides for her, which is not much because her dad can't even make cheese and crackers.
Why are you standing next to me?
I was just listening.
Why are you
So Courtney's going. No, sorry, that was Courtney number 2. Grace is going insane.
standing here?
Sorry, Grace is the new Courtney, guys. I got that mixed up.
Victim. Well, who told you? Well, I told you numerous times not to stand next to me.
Don't stand next to your dad. Don't be staring at him, looking like a weirdo. Weirdo.
Staring at me.
Okay.
What is going on here?
She just wanted to bask in your glow, Ben. She wanted to be in your aura of funk, which clearly you have since you haven't showered in 3 or 4 days.
Right? How is it good for me to have you standing next to me, staring at me? Bad quality extreme. Great shot. Not that I know of.
Look at the hair. Dude, he woke up and was like, all right, I'm going to stream. What the fuck? And he's like this every day. He doesn't have a job. He does nothing all day. He does nothing all day but sit around, smoke cigarettes, slap his daughter's ass, which he does. Tell her to stop staring at him like he's a creeper, but you know, he's the one slapping her ass. Maybe that's what she wanted. Maybe she wanted another ass slap.
Here on the East Coast, in Rhode Island, it's 4 o'clock p.m.
But I'm asking the theory here: is this house cursed, chat? Do you think this house is cursed? Courtney's acting insane, talking to sock puppets, saying cops aren't there, blabbing on about nothing. You got Grace acting like some cursed girl in like The Ring or something.
Notification
Yes.
would be ideal. Why are you standing next to me?
I was just listening.
Dude, that is scary right there. Like, I'm actually a little jealous. They're legit creating pretty decent horror. Like, it's a build-up. I think right now the channel is like drama. But I think it's a slow burn for what's going to become a horror show. I'm actually starting to be convinced, so about like 85% sure on this, that they're going to end up in a horror situation. Okay? They're going to go insane. Someone's going to break. And it's probably going to be Ben. And it's going to be sad. Ben says he's not, he doesn't have rage issues or doesn't harm anybody. We'll see. I'll start snapping soon.
Why are you standing here? Victim. Well, who told you? Well, I've told you numerous times not to stand next to me.
Don't stand next to me.
Staring at me.
Okay.
What is going on here? Right?
Give me attention, Daddy. Give me attention. Daddy Thorp. Don't clip that out. Ben will hear that and he'll think that's an invite for something. And it's not. That's super sad. Guys, let me ask you something. Here. How do you think this is going to end? Are you familiar with the Sonny for Christ situation? Sonny for Christ and Rev. They once had a shit ton of money and it went down. They were broke and then they were left scrambling, which was a great crap show. It was great. It was fun. You think it's going to end like that? Here, I'm going to beg. I'm going to e-beg like everybody else. Like Cog, like the Thorps, like everybody else. There you go. $5 shots. $5 shots, guys. $5 shots. Sooner or later, I'll start selling merchandise for no one. G-Man still A-logs him to this day. Oh, is that true? With the gay cowboy hat. Ram Ranch once and it never leaves you, okay? That's what's up with the gay cowboy hat. It's not gay. It's super straight, dude. All right, let's play. Let's go back to Cortney, because there's a part where she starts talking about how it's horrible to take donations. She doesn't want to take donations anymore or beg for money. Where does that come in? And it's a good segue for what comes up next. I think it's actually... Wait. I know where the clip is at. There's a very specific clip. One second. Loading clip. Right here.
Go ahead, see what happens. Okay, so I'm just gonna spiral. I'm spiraling.
She's spiraling.
It's weird to ask for money, and like, I don't know, like, one part of me is saying, like, why did everybody give so much money to Ben and they're not giving it to me? It makes me feel like
Ben and Grace are making money now. They're making donations. They're getting donations now.
Like, that, like, I don't know, that I like, people, like, I don't know, like, it just won't, like, they just won't pay for me. I guess it's like
So she's feeling conflicted, like a lot of us. What I say, a lot of us, I mean those that have a conscience. Believe it or not, I have a conscience. Okay, you know, I wasn't really cut out for the drama game. I have a conscience. Sometimes I'm like, oh, get the grease off of me. You know, I'm asking for money. Oh my God, it's a weird look. But you take shots, or you buy McDonald's burgers with it, and you buy cigars with it, and it kind of helps us out every now and then. You know, it's kind of nice.
what's it called? I don't know, like when you ask people to give you money, it's so like rough, because then you say like, okay, I get it, the rubber hits.
All right, Shamu's in the chat. He will correct us. He will correct the record. Shamu, are they really getting... I said that like I was drunk already. Just drink whiskey. Are they really getting super chats? Is that what's going on? Or is it just Streamlabs? I think they're monetized now where they're getting super chats.
It's the road, like they actually don't... Oh my God! No, I'm gonna guilt everybody. No.
Cuck to Vickers. Well, I mean, Vickers didn't fuck my wife, so I'm still not a cuck. But no, I wanted to screw over the Dymo. That was a nice one.
No. Not guilting everybody. Not guilting everybody.
Don't go on a guilt trip. Oh,
No,
maybe she's going the reverse.
That's terrible.
Reverse psychology here. Don't donate. I don't want to feel guilty, guys. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh my God. So Phil said went through. Thank you, Phil. I don't know how much
using
you
coffee?
sent, but I really
Okay.
appreciate it. You've been very generous. You gave us a camera. You sent some money last night, and like that's super nice of you. That's just really nice of you. I really appreciate it. Let's see.
Well, now that they learn how to monetize, it's very interesting to see this arc. So she's talking about this, and there's an interesting bit on Hormaxer's channel that we're going to talk about here, because they're on Hormaxer's channel for a bit. Where is that? Do I not have that stream up? Oh, that's right. The stream is over here in this tab. Right here. Here we go. Hormaxer. Before I get into Hormaxer, you see this guy? You've seen this guy before. Been following the Thorp drama.
And Ben may be on in lingerie before Grace, because I think Ben...
Oh, man, I have it at 1.75 speed or 1.5 speed for a good reason, too. Just get everyone talk faster.
wants to wear Grace's lingerie, and Grace has no interest in it being feminine. She wants to become like a fat-looking 38-year-old, you know, having 10 kids running around, you know, mom bod. And how about that?
But that is Hormaxer right there. I mean, he looks like Quagmire from, Family Guy? I mean, Hormaxer's content, I guess, wouldn't be too unfamiliar from mine. I mean, it'd be kind of like this. It'd be like this, my stuff. You know, watching a chick ride a bull. Okay? I mean, this sort of stuff you see here every now and then. Watching this girl ride a bull. Does she ride a bull? She does. This is a 4-minute video, though. We don't need 4 minutes to watch this. Here we go. Let's go right here. Let's get started. Let's get started. Woo, there we go. Yeah, right at that bull. Oh, it stopped right there. Let's hear it get shaken off. Actually, let's speed this up. Let's speed it up. The bull's going too slow. 1.5 speed. Too slow. 1.75 speed. Too slow. We'll double time it. Now we're double timing it. Let's watch her. Whoa! She's getting knocked off. She's getting knocked off right now. Knocked off. And wow, holy crap! But it looks faster. Oh, there we knock her ass off that bull. Oh, she rides. She rides. I mean, that's what I would do, or something like this. Kind of similar. Another more bull riding. She gets knocked off? Oh, of course she does. Or something like this. This is really what Horrormaxer's content's like. We're going to play a game called Spot the Escort. Spot the hoe. Spot the hooker. How many hookers can you count? Okay? Chat. No, this is important. Count the hookers. I'm asking you for cultural There's one. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is a lot of hooker right there. That is a lot of hooker. Now, some may say there's no way someone pays for that. Someone be like, wait, what? Who's buying that? Well, it's enough to keep her that weight. So it must be quite a bit. How many McDonald's burgers, how many Big Macs, how many ho-hos, boxes of ho-hos does it take to keep that weight there? She's not starving. She's not starving at all. Okay, it's Lizzie. That's a white girl. Lizzie's black. This would be oh shit. Who was that comedian? Oh shit. Fucking white comedian. That looks like Miss Piggy. Oh shit. No, Amy Schumer? That's Amy Schumer right there. Is that her name for real? That's a sad name. That is a hooker. Oh, look. There's a guy writing. What is that? That looks cool. Another hooker. That's Hooker City, dude. Hookers all over the place. Hooker, probably a kid or a teenager. They tap it right there on the streets. Hooker. But that was just, more hookers. 2 hookers. Look. 1 hooker, 2 hooker, 3 hooker, 4 hooker, 5 hookers, 6 hookers, 7. Oh man, it's hookers all over the place, man. There's something over here. Go back here. I think we missed something. Oh, right here. Check this out. You see that sign? It says 21 plus recreational. What's that? That is a hooker haven right there. Okay? And look at that van. That van, that's a plumber van or whatever. Guess what they're doing? They're pulling in for lunch. No, they're pulling in for that lunchtime blowjob. That's what they're doing. That's I don't know, man. That's Horrormaxer content. That's Horrormaxer content there. Okay? Is that right, guys? Is that Horrormaxer content? Not really hating. I do say don't go on Omegle or what are those online video chat things are. Don't do that and talk to 14-year-olds. Okay, don't do that. That's very sus. And hey, we're not doing in towers. We're not. No, man. See, this is why I can't do a clean show, guys. This is why a stream like this has to be on this channel, which is pretty much a dumpster. I gotta tell you something. This channel's under attack. This channel's under attack by the globalists. It really is. The globalists, Illuminati, like Pharma is even attacking. Okay, you got the globalists, you got the Illuminati, and you got Big Pharma coming down on this channel, giving me strikes left and right. Okay, I can't really do much on this channel. All right. I was actually worried this channel was going to just disappear. True talk. What are we doing? We weren't doing in towers. Okay. All right. Let's hear what Horrormaxer. So this is pretty good. This is pretty interesting because what we're going to learn from here is that Horrormaxer is going to pimp out Courtney and Grace, and Ben's gonna be cool with it. Or is he? Is Ben gonna contest Whoremaster for who's the pimp, who's Grace's pimp? We're gonna find out.
Ben will try to transition before Bash, I believe, Ozanthus. Yes, I think Ben will definitely make the effort to. I think he really wants to make the effort to transition. Okay, Ben is the one excited right now about wearing the lingerie and not Grace. I can assure you. Okay, but all the Thornberries, they were all here, and
Ben wants to wear lingerie. What is this nonsense?
nobody gets on stream. You know. I mean, is that Southern Slut out there? We want to get you on, Southern Slut, too. We want to take a look at your nice little firm little ass. Yeah. Oh,
No,
Grace.
for real, though, I did receive a community guideline strike for, like, a comment I made about the vaccine, like, a year ago. I received that, like, 2 weeks ago or something. And, like, I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, why is it happening now? I thought we're done with this crap. Now it's happening? Okay.
You want to be a baby, Grace? I want you to slut it up, Grace, with a lot of makeup. I like a lot of makeup.
Whoremaster wants Grace to slut it up. Is Grace going to slut it up?
I like the slut look. I love it. I encourage this.
Are you... Shamus says, Ben does wear lingerie, wears a thong every day. That is gross. You might call this cowboy hat gay. I wear it because it's better than this. This is weird. Like, my hair is thinning, guys. I'm losing my hair. It's what I have to do. Okay? All right. All right, guys. That's what it is, man. Just what it is.
Slut look. Okay?
That is sad. I wouldn't wear a thong. Even if you paid me $500, $1,000, wouldn't wear a thong.
I see something down there. Oh, that looks like it is Courtney. Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
look
don't
at
want to
it.
see
You made it
pictures
on.
of
I figured it out.
Oh, how wonderful.
I don't
Yeah.
want to see pictures of Ben in a thong. I can't put that on the screen.
Well,
Yeah.
good evening. Oh, well, what's happening here? We got you and all the other wild Thornberries, and they say you're in need of mediation. Obviously, you have mechanical car trouble.
They need mediation.
whatnot,
Whoremaster's
and
to save the
nobody
day.
else was coming on. So
I know.
So what exactly do you need? I need Ben to give me the shekels, but you need to have like some kind of scheduling.
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I don't really know what's being offered here or what is the idea. Like, you're supposed to, like, take the money that I make on YouTube and, like,
Well, what money is that?
I have nothing. Yeah,
That's like
well,
$5.
Well, this year I made, I think,
Exactly.
$30. Yeah.
Thanks to me. Right. That's
I
right.
really appreciate that. Yeah, that was really nice of you.
Does Courtney make enough money to pay for gas? I mean, she's living in a car now. That's going to be kind of expensive.
Ben, I can put. Yes. Okay. So you have that. You won't come to Las Vegas. So I can't pimp your geriatric ass out. Even though you probably like that.
You know,
I'd like to see Grace, and so Ben is really excited about. Ben is very excited about wearing Grace's lingerie. I always suspected that about Blubberlip. And
Okay, Jack, gonna have to ask: would Grace make it as a geriatric prostitute in Las Vegas? That is a good poll question there. Let's ask that, guys. Let's be active in the community. Let's do that. Would my keyboard has ash all over it. That's why, like, the keys get stuck. It has ash and cum because I jerk off all the time off this desk. There's just cum everywhere. Cum and ash. All right, I'm not cumming ash, but there's cum and ash. Now I'm messing with that. Come on now. That's what the sock is for. No, I'm messing too.
she doesn't want, but Ben is very excited to get into her lingerie drawer and try on the garters and everything.
well, I guess, we'll see what happens on the stream if Ben will come on in Grace's lingerie. But
Yes,
I
is that
highly
what does
doubt
this
that.
tell? I'm threatening to expose who? Who, Ben? Who? Oh, the southern slut. Okay,
Courtney
southern
make
slut.
a
You better
good
come on here. I want to see
prostitute.
your little ass in the Confederate flag bathing suit too. We want to look at that ass. We want to peruse around it.
Ooh, wait. A sexy ass? What?
Expose who? Who, Ben? Who? Oh, the southern slut. Okay, southern slut. You better come on here. I want to see your little ass in the Confederate flag bathing suit too.
Is Southern Slut really a hot woman in a little bathing suit, or what's going on with that?
Want to look at that ass. We want to peruse around it. See if it's nice.
Peruse.
That's right.
Man, I gotta say, Whoremaster really guts the sleeves look down, like the way he's like angled like that too. when he gets close to the screen, it's like he's snorting a line. I wouldn't doubt it. And his lights in the background, it's like a cop is outside this window or some shit.
We feel yes. We have a sex slave market here. We feel the
sex
acid.
slave market. Courtney's gonna enter that.
We look at it. We make measurements.
Well, what was that guy? Mr. Slave does measurements between like inner thighs.
Oh, look at Grace. Oh, Grace looks.
There we go. This is the part. Now keep in mind, Grace is looking back behind her dad. Okay, she has to get her dad's approval with everything she does. That's why she was staring at her dad in this clip. Okay, gonna play this again.
Staring at me. Well, I told you. Why are you standing here?
That Thomas the Tank Engine face. Look at that.
Why are you standing here?
Because she depends on you for every little thing, dude.
Well, who told you? Well, I told you numerous times not to stand next.
Why do they even bother changing? Put on pajamas and stuff. They do nothing. They do nothing. They do nothing all day. And yeah, I'm a little jealous about that.
Looks good.
You know, when I was jobless, I was streaming all day doing nothing. You know?
Uh-oh. Grace, are you with the power of attorney now? Do you have all the money?
Yes, baby.
Well, it looks
They got $300. Is that 300? It looks like 300.
like you're handling the finances, so maybe you need to come to Las Vegas.
I keep it in a very special place.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you do.
You
Yeah.
got gold, silver?
Yep.
Box, oil?
Do you like my new East Coast rich lady look?
Yeah, I think you look nice and slutty the way I like it, but that's nice.
She needs a little bit more cleavage. Hard no for me, Hormaxter. She doesn't have the slutty look at all.
Yeah. So what do I have to mediate with Courtney? A strict scheduling, streaming schedule appearances, or what is this?
Well,
I don't get it either.
well, let me tell you something. My mother feels that she is too fancy to ask people for money.
Uh-huh.
So you need to incentivize her.
But she's a whore. She's a hoe.
If she was a whore or a hoe, then she wouldn't have a problem asking for money. Look at that. So Courtney's asking Hormaxer if he can help Courtney out, which is the mom, over the I guess the moral issue she has asking for money.
Let me tell you something. My mother feels that she is too fancy to ask people for money.
Uh-huh.
All right, chat. If a whore wouldn't have an issue asking for money, right? Like all the other streamers, myself included, who ask for money, we're whores, and many ways we'll do stuff for money, right? I'll take a shot for money. Cog takes shots for money. Just smoke a joint for money. Throw up in the trash can for money. We're whores. We're whores.
So
But Courtney actually has more integrity than a lot of the streamers out here. Actually, if I prepared a stream called "Who Had the Most Integrity," it would probably be Courtney here. That would be something. Huh? That's kind of sad. What does that say about YouTube? What does it say about streamers? But notice this: that once again, Grace looks back behind for her dad's approval and what to say. And that Ben will say the wife is a whore and all that.
you need to incentivize her.
But she's a whore. She's a hoe.
I sit there on my streams or my dad's streams and I ask people to donate. She does. But if you're her pimp, you want her to be making money for you, right?
Yeah, but I could probably make money easier through you because Courtney is aging out of the market.
That's true. That's true. And, to sound like Asmin Gold, that's true. That's true right there. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. She should be making money. And really, Grace could really be making that money. Grace is the proper age. Whereas Courtney's old. Courtney probably walks with a cane. Probably has a busted hip. Oh, bad knees. Probably needs a scooter, a rascal scooter, and go around Walmart. Okay, that might be a fetish. That's the best I could do. I've been watching some Asmin Gold, here and there.
Yeah,
I'm her pimp daddy.
I already got a pimp daddy. Sorry.
So Ben is pimping you out?
All right, I'll check the DMs since I was asked to. And I do what I'm asked by my boss, Shamu. Shamu's my handler. He's the producer. I will say this before I look at this. Guys, Shamu is the producer for these streams. Even the TNA. He really loves the TNA stuff, okay? He loves it a lot, okay? All right, let's take a look here. Oh, my God. Actually, okay, I could actually put this on the screen. That's actually not too bad. This is just him trying to do like sexy dad bod or something, which is like a hard fail. All right, there's that. That's the safe one. Let me find more. This is guys, some of you guys might actually prefer this over the chicks. Whatever put ladies in bikinis and lots of ass and cleavage on the screen, you guys like change it. So you guys probably like something like this a lot better. All right. Oh, that was just a glimpse. Oh. You saw that though, right? I can't put it on the screen for too long. I don't want to horrify you. Yeah, that's the worst of it actually. This one's light. This one, Ben has some sort of back boob. I don't know what's going on here. Look at this. Look at this. He has a back boob. He has back breasts. What is that bump there? Is it cancer? That might be cancer, dude. That looks cancerous. Does Ben have cancer? Ben might actually have a tumor. Huh. Maybe Ben actually needs more help than Cortney. Maybe that's why Ben needs some help all the time. I mean, that's why Ben can't do his own cheese and crackers because the pain of the tumor. Okay? Wow. There's a reason for it, dude. Cancer boob. It is cancer boob, man. Huh. Interesting. Learning a lot here. Thank you, Shamu, for making the content even better with that. That was good, though. Actually, honestly, that was pretty good. Yeah, man. All right, so here we get it where they're asking Hormaxer to pimp out Cortney, and Hormaxer's like, "No, I want to pimp Grace out."
Yeah,
I'm her pimp daddy.
I already got a pimp daddy. Sorry.
But Ben is the pimp daddy.
So Ben is pimping you out?
Well,
Benjamin Thorp is pimping out Grace. Wow, dude. Let's hear that again.
Daddy.
I already got a pimp.
Because Cortney is, aging out of the market.
Yeah,
I'm her pimp daddy.
I already got a pimp daddy. Sorry.
Already got a pimp daddy. Oh, so all that stuff with all the rumors and stuff, all the weird issues, the weird stuff around Ben and Grace and all that. The weird relationship, the weird clips. It's weird to make that joke, right? Right? But it is weird. And I don't know if it's a joke though, because like Ben doesn't have any problem with getting Grace to dance for the boys or do things for the boys. Like she's gonna have an OnlyFans. She's gonna start an OnlyFans pretty soon. I wouldn't be surprised.
So Ben is pimping you out?
Well,
Well, just your pimp.
I'm her e-pimp.
I'm your boss. Shut up.
Oh, that's true.
Just the boss though. Ben is the boss of Grace. That's what it is. Nothing more. Don't look into it. It's just the boss. Cool.
So
You think you could get Ben Grace to put on? I think he's very excited to put on your lingerie, though.
I'd have to size up from Victoria's Secret. And don't yell at me about the Taco Bell cup. This is water. Okay.
Yeah, but what's the diet? Is your ass getting fat?
No.
Is she gonna show us?
You want to see?
Yeah, I
Oh shit! Grace is gonna show us her ass.
want to see your ass. Well, it looks nice.
It's not, you can't really see a lot.
It looks kind of flat there. You know, the black pants don't help. It looks all flat from that distance. And like, we need a better angle. Honestly, Ben, we can't tell if your daughter's ass is good or not to simp for. If you really want NoFap Gamer or other people to really simp harder, I mean, she's really going to have to show. I don't want to see it. I don't care. I'm a married man. I have no interest. And I'm being honest there.
I guess. Yeah. Courtney's getting a little jealous. Get a little jealous, Courtney?
Shut up, Jonathan. I don't need
Got a nice little firm,
your help
tummy,
right now.
little firm, fertile, nubile body. What's
You're
wrong,
such an
Courtney?
asshole.
What's wrong, Courtney?
Fuck you, Jonathan.
Yeah. What's wrong?
Dad wants to show you his lingerie. I'll be back later. Bye.
Oh, it's Ben
Gross.
getting ready to put on the. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh,
looks wonderful,
crap,
Ben. Yes,
man.
it's quite
He goes
demanding.
shirtless. He goes
That's
shirtless
the
right away.
Like the Calvin Klein. Like the Calvin Klein modeling season. It's just started.
Look at this.
Oh, yes, Ben. Completely Mogmax sitting straight. Yes, exactly. Yes.
Look at the wingspan. I got a little bit of a growth back there. Guys, get out of here.
Yeah, you
I got
do
a,
have a growth back there. Might be cancer, dude. That's what I'm thinking. I don't. It's not some fat deposit. I'm not sure what it is. Oh shit! I might get a strike for medical misinformation.
rear tit growing. I mean, it could be like a trans thing.
Okay, so you got that on
A
Ben.
trans
We know
thing?
Ben. I mean, so what is the mediation, Ben? What exactly do you need from Courtney, so to speak, so I can acquire these shekels and keep this nice streaming schedule going, so to speak?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about these guys. You see that man right there?
Okay.
Benjamins.
All right. Ben is flexing money right now. Okay. Very nice.
Okay.
All
I got
right.
10 of those. I got
Okay.
10 of those.
Very good. Let's talk business.
I'd like that to be Courtney's
Okay.
dowry.
Okay. Now, when you say
That is-
dowry, what is that? What?
Dowry. So he's giving up on Courtney as a wife. Now this is a traditional Catholic man, right? Well, I don't want to put words in Ben's mouth. I'll just remember what he said. He's a Catholic, a centrist Catholic, or whatever. I remember that used to be an issue about the whole divorce and separation thing. I guess it's not an issue anymore. But I guess the very Catholic thing to do would be to, give your wife to Whoremaxer to be pimped out for money, right? That's a cool. It's actually I think. What does the Bible say about selling concubines? There's a lot of concubines in the Bible, but does the Bible give us rules about selling the concubines? Like, how much is a concubine worth? I'm curious. I'm just Google search this real fast. Say if there's anything about that. I know the Bible says something about raping a woman and having to marry her, but does the Bible say about selling a concubine? Concubine. I've been saying concubine. What is a concubine? And why did God allow them in the Bible? Well, there's a lot of things in the Bible that God doesn't necessarily allow, like incest. I mean, there's a lot of incest, but it's not like God really approves of it. It just happens quite a bit. There's a lot of references to concubines, but as far as selling them, if a man sells his daughter as a female slave, she is not to go free as the male slaves do. Oh shit! So the Bible's according to you. Wait, hold on. What does the Bible say about selling your wife? Can you sell your wife? Because it says a man can sell his daughter as a female slave. Holy shit! What? That'd be the more biblical thing to do, to sell grace. Is Bible on selling wife. Can you sell your wife? I don't think you can. I think you have to. If his master gives him a wife, she bears some sons, blah, blah, daughter sold into slavery. Oh, man. I don't know about wives, though. I'll tell you what, Ben Thorp, definitely give us that lecture tomorrow on your biblical channel. Do that. That'd be great. I really want to learn. I'll definitely be tuning in for sure.
What does that require?
Okay, I'm going to traffic her to you.
You want to send Courtney to Las Vegas?
No, traffic.
Okay,
Human trafficking. Her last name is Human. Human.
Okay, so
Human
all right, so
trafficking.
traffic Courtney. All right, so what does that?
You become her
By the way, we have 15 watching and only 7 likes. Let's get it to 15 likes. We get it to 15 likes. I'll take a swig of this moonshine. Let's do it. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's get that going. And Ben Thorpe, it's good seeing you in the channel. God TV Radio. You cannot sell your wife. Abraham tried to do it many times. So we're on eBay. That would legit be funny. If Ben doesn't do it, we should do it for him. We should sell Courtney for him on eBay. Do it. You could probably do that and get away with it for a little bit. There's people on eBay that are selling succubuses. Sort of. They sell like spells how to summon a succubus. So yeah, get on that. That'd be great.
E-pimp.
Okay, that's fine.
And she becomes your e-whore.
Okay, that's
Human
fine.
trafficking.
Does this have to do, Ben? Is this part
So
of the
my question here is, Hormaxer really going to take Ben on this offer? Let's go back a little bit.
That's fine.
And she becomes your e-whore.
Okay, that's
Human
fine.
trafficking.
Does this have to do, Ben? Is this part of the cuckold fantasy?
The cuckold
No, it's a good
fantasy.
question. I don't know how that works because you
Well,
were saying that you wanted the sock of me to BDSM me.
Well, yes.
I don't know if
that's
that makes
what
me
I'm
cuck or what. Because I'm being cucked by myself.
Well, that's just you fucking yourself. That's not being a cuck. Would you fuck yourself? Oh, Grace says she's transitioning from a boy to a girl. Are you serious? I thought it was a girl to a boy. I don't want to misgender you, but let's take a look at the stream here. Let's go to this part. That's a boy's face. That's a boy's face right there. That looks very boyish, right? I mean, if you simp for Grace, you're simping for a boy. That's the face of like an 11-year-old boy, dude. All right, just keep that in mind. Okay, so is Grace transitioning from a girl to a boy or a boy to a girl? I don't want to disrespect her. I don't want to misgender. That's a big crime. I'm also a trans woman. We're all trans now. I'm a trans woman. My name is Jessica. Okay, Mr. Deadman is no longer it. It's now Jessica. She's detransitioning. Horvax, were we delighted to hear the news? Oh man. Oh, let's go back to this. This is crazy, dude.
Okay. Well, I wanted Courtney to make sure of berating you with the sock.
Right, and I would watch her berating me by being me. I think I am the winner of that. I think I'm the alpha male. Because it's true.
Alpha male. Okay, so you've won.
An alpha male that can't make his own cheese and crackers? Oh, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm alpha because I don't even need to. I have women do it for me. I have my daughters do everything for me." Dude, that sounds like you're dependent. That sounds like you can't do anything for yourself. I don't know.
What it means I can sit back and watch me tear into her.
Okay, so you won the alphaness. All right, so you won the alphaness contest. Okay, so all right, so I'm going
It's just beginning.
I guarantee you, Hormaxer can make his own cheese and crackers.
Okay, so I'm going to traffic her. I'm going to tell her.
Well, I'm trafficking her to you.
Okay, that's fine.
You'll be like the Andrew Tate. You run her.
Andrew Tate wouldn't take a 40-year-old. What? That's a hard pass. I think Hormaxer would be more interested in you selling Grace. Ben, you're selling damaged goods. And I am a Courtney fan, and I want to see Courtney win in this whole thing. But honestly, dude, you're selling damaged goods. You're selling a used sack of bones. That's what she is.
Tell her what to fucking do. Now, for example.
Okay.
But this is where the Benjamins come in because you're a Jew. You understand. You don't get the money unless you make it happen, right?
Okay, well, what has to happen, though? I'm trying
Well,
to...
look. She's sitting in her fucking car.
All right.
God knows where.
We need her to go to the studio. All right, Courtney.
I don't need her to, but I'm just saying.
Well, you want her to go there. Yeah, Courtney, you're going there right now. And you're listening.
No, the car streams are great. I love the car streams. I like the car streams and her talking to a sock and going crazy, pretending like there's cops outside her door. You know, it's great.
Courtney, shut the fuck up.
Tell me why. And I'll leave her money. I'll leave $100 under a
okay.
rock in the cemetery so she doesn't have to be in danger of her life.
Yeah, Courtney, does that car start that fucking car up right now? Put that key in the ignition. Start the car. Let's see if it runs.
I'm not going to the studio because Ben and I haven't really worked out like anything. And
Well, what
and so-
Is she afraid of Ben? What's going on here? Is she afraid to go anywhere near home? Is she afraid Ben's gonna smack her around? She never fully denied that he did. Was asked, "What happened to your glasses, Courtney? Did Ben hit you, Courtney?" We played that on the other channel, and she didn't say no. She said, I really can't get into that right now, more or less. And kind of was like, they wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. They wouldn't understand. So, okay. You could have just said no. Could have just denied it. I'm curious what Courtney's play is here. I'm curious if Cortney does intend to get a lawyer, maybe go to a woman's shelter, start talking to certain people that can help her build a real defense. I mean, that would be a nightmare, especially in America's court, okay?
It worked out. You just want to
Nothing got to be worked out.
Hey, we got 12 likes. Let's get it to 15, and I'll take a good swig of this moonshine right here, 100%.
She's got to avoid going to jail on the 19th when she goes before the judge, who is going to tell her that she's in violation of Statute 11-2-1 of Rhode Island General Laws, which states that abandonment of a spouse and children is a crime punishable by prison.
But it's not going to happen the way it is, because that abandonment, first off, you're missing something in that abandonment. I'm glad Ben's here. You're missing something in that abandonment, okay? Okay, it's not just someone leaves. They have to leave and have like no contact. Not only just that, but they have to leave and leave the children and the spouse in a situation where they're in danger of becoming a public charge, which that's not happening unless there's something more going on in the household than we know. Or if the neglect to provide according to his or her means. Courtney doesn't have a job. She has no means to provide, no financial way to provide. Can Ben not provide for himself? Ben has the finances, from what we understand there. He says he gave you the grace. That's weird. Neglect and refuse to aid and support or his or her spouse or children. What aid? What aid? What are we talking about? And she's still in contact with them, so it's not even abandonment. What are we talking about there? She's just refusing to go be in that house. Good luck doing that. That is nothing right there. And I'm saying this as someone who worked in CPS, an investigator for 7-8 years. I've seen many abandonment cases with parents. Worked along law enforcement. Of course, this is Texas, what I'm referencing, and their situation, dude. I've had cases. I worked cases, and similar to Courtney and Ben's situation, and it's like, the kids are with a parent, right? And the parent can provide. Is there something going on in the household? Is there an allegation you want to put on Ben? What's going on there? Is there something going on? So, but good luck on that. You're probably going to need it, take it for what it is. Probably have to just agree to disagree on that until we find out what happens, but it's not going to go the way he wants. They may be able to go to family court as they're doing now and may be able to get some sort of custody arrangement of Courtney living in a car. She's not going to get full custody. She'll probably get maybe joint custody. She'll get joint custody. With Ben at home, being a parent that can provide for the kids immediately in the home, he would probably get, it'd be the primary parent, okay? And Courtney would be like the secondary. That's probably what's going to happen. But, hey, what do I know, right?
6
You
months.
think that she's a criminal but Ben, we've seen your
I don't think she is. I know she is.
We've seen your Calvin Klein body. I mean, no wonder she ran out of the house.
A lot of ladies are
All
after
right.
this kind of a body, except for this huge.
So they're all lining up, huh? Big Ben, they're all lining up.
Well,
That's one thing I can agree with Ben on. There are ladies out there that do like the dad bod. You know, as much as this is disgusting, is that the one? This. As much as this is disgusting, there are women out there that do kind of like this. It's kind of weird, right? You kind of think it's, oh, nah, that's gross. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. My body's similar. I have a huge ass gut. Okay. I had a huge gut since high school, and had no problems. But anyway,
you know, I do all right.
You all right, huh?
The problem is, I used to say I got 99 problems and a bitch is one of them. This bitch over here. Now I'm gonna give her to you and go, I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one of them.
So I have to get.
That's your fucking problem.
All right, so Courtney, I gotta get Courtney to the studio. Is that what you call it?
You gotta show. This is now. I'm not in charge of this money right here. Okay.
Yeah, good. I am Courtney. Now, Courtney, turn.
No,
that
you're not in
car
charge
off.
of that money. I'll tell you who's in charge of that money right there.
Well, Grace.
Real Jew. Grace.
how is Grace in charge of the money? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense right there. Why would you make your daughter in charge of the money? That's so stupid. That can't be real. If that's real, there's something weird going on there. Man.
When I take that out, I would like to feel where she had that money in. I'd like to feel Grace up. Nice. I'll give you a nice little session. Believe me, it'll be nice and kinky. So, Courtney, let's go to the studio. Let's start the car. Let's see the car start first.
She won't listen to me. She won't listen to me. And the idea is, you get $1,000 if you can prove to Grace.
Does the car even start? We know she goes to stores to buy devices that'll help her stream.
Listen to you.
All right. Well, Courtney, start the car.
I'm an asshole, but she loves you. I don't get.
We're at 14 likes. One more like, and I'll take a chug of this moonshine.
Well, I'm trying to see if the car starts.
I understand, but you don't understand that, like,
What's
it's
the
more
problem?
complicated than
How is
just
it
to get out to
complicated?
me.
How is that complicated going to a studio apartment?
Because then what do I gotta leave my car here and Uber over there, and then I'm gonna Uber back to like.
Well,
You have to leave your car there? What's wrong with your car? Oh, she does that. Guys, she needs the money for gas. Is that what's going on here?
Car drive. Does it
And
start?
you get the car started.
The car will not make it over there. I guarantee it.
At least you want to answer a question. Simple question.
Yes, the car starts. Yes, it starts.
Grace, you gotta get one of those things. Those things around my mouth.
Okay, so the car starts, and how far are you away from?
Ball gag? Ben wants a. Well, now that Ben knows what a ball gag is, since I told him what it is, he's probably gonna Google that on Amazon, order one, and he's probably gonna wear it and send someone a photo, and it's gonna come to me, which I don't want to see. But if I do see it, I will make a thumbnail of it and put it up as a future stream.
The studio? How far are you away?
30 minutes.
30 minutes. All right.
Right, but you're not gonna get $1,000. I mean, I don't know what Ben is offering you, but he's.
I ain't offering shit. I don't got anything, and neither do you.
Yeah,
If you want half of nothing, I think a Jew can tell me what 0 divided by 2
Well,
is.
I was looking at the
Zero.
$1,000 and Grace's titties. I mean,
That's right. And Whoremaster is like, dude, Ben, you're trying to sell me your wife. I don't want your wife. Your wife can go back to the studio apartment. Your wife can go back to you. I don't really give a fuck. But can I have Grace? Okay? Whoremaster wants to pimp out Grace. That's...
Where did you have these? Grace?
He's
I
not
think
giving you
Kevin-
$1,000 just to get me to a.
I'm not giving him $1,000. It ain't my choice. I'm
whose
just
choice
holding
is
it.
it? Oh, it's Grace's choice. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. It's up to Grace. So he's holding.
It's
So,
up to Grace whether you
so,
get $1,000.
all right,
I get
yeah, so I have to give
If
you,
Courtney goes
Courtney.
to-
How is it up to Grace whether or not Courtney gets money? It doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to think here. Wait a second. What? No. I can't fathom how. How would the money be in Grace's name? That doesn't make any sense. Imagine being a married man and a married wife, have a joint bank account, you would think maybe shared access to that account. Oh no, that's not really what's happening here at all. Supposedly Grace is in charge of the money. That seems like fraud. Seems like some sort of weird issue there. What's here? What's going on? Is it like a trust fund? Is it like money that was given in a will, given to Grace and not to Ben? Is there a reason why it's Grace's money, not Ben's money? You know what though? I don't believe that 100%. I doubt Ben on that. I really do. I think something's weird. Something that's really fishy.
It ain't about me.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get you to the studio then, Courtney. We're going to go.
Can I pimp Courtney out? Ben, Let me tell you something right here. No one's going to be able to pimp Cortney out. And it's not because she's old, a geriatric. You could pimp that out and make it work. You know, for the same reason, okay? Cortney doesn't have a work ethic. It's the same reason why she's not going to get a job. She never had it. Has she ever had a job before? She doesn't have a work ethic, all right? She gave up on being a mom. She did give up on being a mom. I'll give you that. And, no, like, she's helpless. Like, if you were to coach Cortney on what to do, like start her OnlyFans, start dressing in a way, use certain angles, okay? Use bras that like push up your cleavage, your little boobs that you have. Sell yourself, okay? Present yourself. Use filters that make you look younger, okay? Use all the resources and tools you can to try to sell yourself. You can give her all the resources, all the tools, all the advice, and she wouldn't do anything. She'd still be sitting in her goddamn car, helpless, crying like a victim, while you're streaming with her, crying about how nothing's getting done. Okay. No, she could work really hard. Okay. She could work really hard at crying and moping. Oh, no. Cortney can't work at all. Cortney can't work those streets. Cortney can't even give a good blowjob. Cortney would be crying during the blowjob. She'd be all mopey. Dude, that'd be a sad, pathetic blowjob right there. It would be like the worst blowjob. I mean, honestly.
Oh, there.
Hey, let's ask Ben. He's in the chat. Ben. Not to be weird about this. Hypothetically, Ben, who gives a better blowjob? Or, sorry. Hypothetically, who would give a better blowjob? Grace or Cortney? That's a question for you, Ben. You would know. You're her pimp.
We'll drive together. If the car does not start, we will Uber you to the studio.
No.
Yes, because the car is fine. It's not in danger. You're not in a...
It doesn't make any sense. You don't understand. It makes no
It's
sense.
also-
Oh, shit. We got 17 likes. Let's, let's take a chug of this. It's moonshine. Butterscotch Gold.
There's also a car here. Now that's Grace's car.
Okay.
She could drive over here and pick up that other car, leave us the shitter, and then she'll left us 2 shitter cars. But that's fine. We'll work it
How
out.
far is your house from where Cortney is?
2 minutes.
Okay, Cortney, this is what you're going to do. You'll go drive there. You can drop off if the car is having problems, and that car can be fixed by a mechanic, or if it has a leak, fixed by a mechanic. You can leave that one there.
She's got a mechanic that she's in love with in Warwick.
Okay, yes, she's in love with a lot of men.
Oh. She's in love with the mechanic. Ooh, that's a good arc. That would be a good arc for your all soap opera. Okay. Let's let this play. We're going to put on a new poll. It's who gives a better blowjob? Grace or Cortney? Okay. Let's take a look at the previous poll. Would Cortney make a good prostitute? The chat says no. Okay. The chat says no. They've never been on they've never been on the back pages or the bed pages, whatever it's called now. And seeing what's out there.
And so you can leave the car there. You can
Okay.
take one of the other 2 cars and drive to your studio apartment.
Yeah, to what end?
Yeah, you can do me a fucking favor and drop that car off at your
Well,
mechanic who you love,
To
and
stream
then get this
Yeah.
other car and get the fuck out of here.
No,
Yeah.
it's 26. Like, there's no way I'm driving over there. No, like that's crazy.
Why is
I'll
that-
leave the car
That's-
halfway between here and the mechanic. I'll leave the car halfway.
It doesn't make any sense. What is the point of me going to the studio tonight? What is the point? You're gonna give Hormaxer $1,000 just to get me to a studio tonight?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
no
a good
sense.
incentive. Exactly. And you're getting in the way of that, Courtney, and you're
Yeah,
making
no,
it worse. Yeah,
I'm
well,
sorry, Jonathan,
Yeah.
but
You're
I'm
sorry
not
for
going
what?
to the studio
Well,
just so you can
what's
get
the problem with
$1,000.
being there? Is there yes, gag him, Grace. Gag him.
Oh my God. We have the gagging clip. Grace is really happy about that. Let's make that bigger. That deserves to be bigger right there. Okay. This seems like something Grace is really getting excited about this. She's taking a lot of enjoyment out of this.
Grace, give him the treatment. Grace, give him the treatment and tell him bad boy. Grace, where are you?
Hormaxer is good at getting Ben and Grace to do stuff, you might say. But actually, anyone's good at doing that. Random people in VC are really good at doing that. They're eager to do it. They're eager to do this sort of stuff. 50 Shades of Grace? 50 Shades of Grace?
Sorry
I'm
for
not
what?
going to the studio
Well,
just so you can get
what's the problem
$1,000.
with being there? Is there yes, gag him, Grace.
Does Grace have a strap on? That's another question we should ask. What do you guys think? Yes or no? 1 in the chat if Grace has a strap on. 2 if no.
Okay. Grace, give him the treatment. Grace, give him the treatment. And tell him bad boy. Grace, where
She's
are
the
you?
boss.
I would say 2, no, but she probably uses a cucumber instead. You know, she probably finds a way to make her homemade strap-on, something more natural.
Man, I can't do nothing.
Yeah.
I got no money. I don't think Courtney understands. I ain't going to jail, but I might if Grace press charges. Grace, you should put that stream of you telling your mother the situation she's in. It's a long stream, but you don't think this bitch is going to prison if Grace,
All
she
right,
doesn't do
Courtney,
what Grace
if
says?
you go to the apartment studio, what is the
Send
problem?
it to Unsleep House.
The problem is that like I gotta probably Uber there, and then I gotta like Uber
Yeah, but
back.
that's just very mild.
But
though.
this is-
No, I told her what she could do. She drops off.
See, even Hormax is not really entertaining the whole like prison thing. He's like, okay, I don't really care, but that's just whatever. Okay.
That car at the mechanic. I'll leave the other car halfway between in a place she could be all sketchy. She could get in that car and drive to Warren. She'd be there, and the whole thing will take less than an hour. She can scream it all because she's got data. Because Grace gave you data.
Yes, you did.
Does Courtney know the officer that called me and my family? That would be interesting. A little turn in this little soap opera. That would be kind of nice.
And I'm on Wi-Fi now. But to what end to get me there to the studio tonight with a car, and now leaving you guys with a car? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, you'll call the mechanic tomorrow and get him to fix the goddamn car.
Is it
Yeah,
Courtney?
but
Is your area of interest? Do you think Ben is trying to take your car? What is the problem?
I'm saying that Ben and I haven't really worked out like anything. So why would I just drive down there? Like
The only thing you got to work out is avoid.
Oh, she's afraid of Ben, dude. She's afraid of Ben, but she can't say it. She's afraid to say it.
Avoiding prison on the 19th.
No, what we have to work out is what we're going to do on the 19th, not avoiding prison.
No, you walk into that courtroom on the 19th.
And how about if I
You
can settle the legalities right now instead of
She's not going to jail on the 19th. First of all, it's a family court. That's so silly. So silly. No, she's not going to jail. That's so dumb. Okay.
you're going to a courtroom supposedly on the 19th?
Yeah.
Now, what do you think, Ben, that
I
Courtney...
think she's getting half the shekels. There ain't no shekels, and she's going to jail because that's family court. And she's
All right, well, let's say...
violation.
I mean, Courtney, if you're watching this, I hope you are, get a lawyer. You'd be dumb as fuck to not have a lawyer. Honestly. Jokes aside, I know I called you a sad sack of bones and that you would give a horrible blowjob, be crying in tears as you do it. Be horrible. Be horrible. Your salty tears be lubricating the balls as you're going up and down on that shaft. Be horrible. So sad. So sad. So pathetic. No. But with that said, get an attorney. You need an attorney. If this situation is real, which it looks like it is, I mean, there is a court case, get an attorney.
Let's say, what would it take to get her set up in just her own apartment and get her own job? 10 grand?
You ask her, I don't know what the hell.
Well, Courtney, what would it take?
I'm not sure why you're asking, but like, yeah, that would help. Yeah.
Okay,
That would help.
Okay, so Ben, so you could litigate this. She would have her own place, her own residence. You wouldn't be living on top of each other. It would only cost.
That's what she wants. Yeah. See, you're gynocentric.
So
I got 5 places. 5 places.
Okay.
She wants a 6th place. She can take the kids that she abused
You
here.
have 5 places. She can't live on any of those places. She can't go to any one of those houses. Okay, that's how they make money. They rent those properties out. So the landlords. Okay. All right. So wait, that money goes to Grace then? That's weird. That's weird, man. I don't know, man. If she got an attorney and went to family court, one thing they could ask is her attorney would be like, what is the income? What's the income situation like? What's going on with that? I mean, it could turn. Ben fears Courtney getting an attorney. Okay. Ben does not want Courtney to get an attorney and talk to the right people and get her to start thinking about how. See, here's the thing. Courtney's such a sad sack of bones. Okay. Because of any other, you've seen this situation, right? Divorces play out where the men get totally destroyed in court. Okay. I've seen this. You've seen it. You've heard stories about this. Okay. It's like, how is she not using what she can to make it happen? It's sad. You bet she has an attorney? Maybe she does. Maybe that's why she's being kind of She's not really saying a whole lot about this. I don't know. So Shamus says she doesn't want Ben to have his name on the property because massive control freak. Yeah, I can imagine that.
Over there. Doesn't matter whether I think it's a good idea.
Better call Saul, Courtney. Better call Saul. That's all I'm gonna
Grace
say.
has a place for her.
What is the chat
The
thing?
jail. It's called the Adult Correctional Institute.
Okay.
They sent this video on DMs. She wants to play it. Okay.
I don't want to. If she wants to do, if you want to play that, like I'm out. I don't want to do that.
Well, what is that?
It's her telling her mother the truth.
So, Courtney, you are not going to even take an Uber to the studio or get some coolant where you could drive the car.
She needs coolant for her car.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
It makes no sense. So you think you're
makes
being
no
set up? You think you're being set up? It makes no sense being
It
what?
makes no sense. Like I've got like my place that I stay and where I'm staying, and there's no reason for me to like disrupt all of that to go down
She
there.
doesn't even have to stay in a car. Rhode Island has a woman's shelter somewhere. They probably have like 2 or 3.
spend the night there and then come back up here.
Okay. So what is the reasoning, Ben, that you want her to be there?
She's streaming off a phone. She doesn't read the chat. She doesn't ever stream. She the entire stream you saw, it was like a big steering wheel. It was 3/4
Ben's more concerned about the stream quality.
over the thing. She gets 22 in chat. It's sporadic. It sucks.
Okay.
And it's not me.
So
I'm
Ben's more concerned about the stream quality than the safety of Courtney just being out there in a car. Okay.
just talking. Grace is the one. You see her sitting back there? She's the one making the decision. How is she not going
Holy
to send her mother to
shit.
prison?
Well, Courtney,
She's not going to go to jail for having a shitty stream, dude.
And her kids. She's
Courtney-
making no money, no contribution. She better make a contribution
That's
real
stupid.
quick before she gets for the
Courtney,
judges.
do you,
That's what I'm
Courtney,
saying.
shit
Courtney,
I've
do you
heard
really
all day.
believe that you're going to prison on the 19th?
I think that if this
Put
goes
it
to
up,
court,
Grace.
it's going to be ugly for the whole family. Like in all
Huh?
seriousness, and I don't
No,
want that to happen.
send them the law.
It's going to be ugly, Courtney. But be proud of it. Get all the money. Get that alimony. All the money. Go in court, be like, I want all the money. I want that alimony. That's what you want. That's what he say. Just say it. That's what they call it, alimony. A woman went to court one day and said, I want all the money. I want all the money. You want what? I want all the money. You want the alimony? Yeah, I want the alimony. That's how it worked. Do that. Do that.
The law. Just clip it.
Been like, I've been married for that guy for years. You see the way he talks to me. I can show you on stream the way he badgers me. You know, and just do that.
It ain't going to be ugly. You're not making it out of that courtroom. They're going to haul you away. I tell you. And she set herself up. We were before that judge before. She started yelling at the judge.
I
Did you
didn't
yell
yell
at the
judge,
Did you yell at
no.
the grocery
Yeah,
court?
the judge goes. The judge rolled her eyes because we didn't have no attorneys, right? Because we don't like to pay the Jews to tell us to go to jail, right?
So they're all Jewish attorneys out there. Huh?
We've already done that.
That was dumb. They didn't have any attorneys. Okay.
No, she wasn't. The judge wasn't Jewish. But she goes, so you're acting as your attorney to Courtney. She goes, I'm not acting as my attorney. And she goes, yeah, you are. And she goes, no, I'm not. And then the judge was like, all right, whatever. I said, Judge,
I mean, yeah, the judge would be furious. Well, not really furious, but annoyed with that stuff. I mean, we've seen that before. Oh man, getting close to my bedtime, guys. It's getting close to my bedtime.
maybe
Not
we'll
what
just.
happened.
Oh,
Ben,
okay. You
can
said
also
what
show
happened.
us, Ben, do you have a microwave oven in that room?
I do. Not here, no. In the kitchen, of course I do.
Kitchen, great. Can you show us tonight you operating that microwave oven?
No, Ben can't operate a microwave oven. He can't microwave anything. He can't even make coffee. There's a whole list of things he can't do. I don't think Ben could even change a tire. Ben can't work a coffee pot. Ben can't microwave popcorn. He can't put Pop-Tarts in a toaster. I don't even know if Ben can open Pop-Tarts from the wrapper. I don't even know if Ben can open the box of Pop-Tarts to get the Pop-Tart. I just don't think he can do any of that.
I don't operate microwave ovens.
Really?
I get women to operate
Oh, so
microwave ovens on my behalf. See, that's why I'm not sure you're making it as an e-pimp. You
Yes,
think,
I'm
you
not
think
talking about
pimps
that. Right.
microwave popcorn? No, they're hoes microwave the popcorn.
Yes.
That's why I got the money.
Uh-huh.
Because I learned how to do this.
You gotta.
Okay.
So Ben needs like lived-in assistance. You're not describing an alpha. You're describing a retard. You're describing someone who's totally inept. You're describing someone who needs 24/7 hand over hand assistance. Can you use the restroom on your own? Can you wipe your ass? Do you need assistance in the shower there, Ben? Do you need to be tucked in? I mean, what's going on there, Ben? What's going on there?
Okay, so obviously, I bet
It hasn't worked, but I'm
you're
looking
trying
forward
to
to it.
alpha me. Is that what you're
Yeah.
trying to alpha?
I'm trying to inspire you.
Well, I'm inspired. I mean, I'm trying to get Courtney if she would turn on her fucking car and just drive down there and maybe get some coolant.
I tell you what, Ben in the chat, can you grill a steak? Like who cooks the meat? Who cooks? Honestly, who's the better cook in your house? You or Courtney? We all know men make better chefs. Men are better cooks. Men are better cooks. Yeah, usually women are in the kitchen. They make some things. It's nice. But when the man does it, they know how to add certain spices. They know how to get the flavor really going. Okay? And they like to, I like to experiment with the food, make it dank, as Gothic King Cobra says. Like, but Ben doesn't do that shit.
There's guys who press microwave buttons, and then there's guys who have other people press microwave buttons for
Yeah, but
them.
we would like to see if you can operate one, Ben. You know, there's a thing of being a man child, man baby, you know, that don't operate anything.
Oh, Hormax was calling you a man child. Look at that.
Think Donald Trump operates a microwave?
I think Donald Trump is capable of.
Well, I think I could.
Donald Trump can. He can operate on microwave. What the hell? Yeah.
Work it out. I don't know.
I mean, I'd like to see it. I mean, that could get
But
us.
see, now it's the same thing about receipts. You told me I couldn't get my bitch, the 27-year-old girl.
Yeah, but then-
I lined it up, but I'm not going to line
Ben,
it up.
Ben,
You would send you a porn just.
Yeah, Ben, you don't have any
So it seems like Hormaxer's doing a hard pass on the whole Courtney thing.
lined up. There's no dates. There's no women. There's no.
Here we
porn
go.
conditions,
I know
there's none of
receipts. You need receipts. We're going to
that.
make a microwave
Exactly.
porn.
Well, and I have 4.
I'm not making a microwave porn.
Well, I have 4 porns, Ben, and you have 0.
Right. It is not going to ever be
shit.
a footage of me making some popcorn in a microwave oven either, because that's the whole point.
Right. But
I don't make the
the problem
popcorn.
is you're not
What
capable.
Hormaxer's saying is he has a line of women. He is doing that sort of thing. He has some porns out there and all whatever. And I've seen his videos who goes around looking for escorts or looking for ladies of the night during the day, kind of lot lizards. But he can also operate a microwave, and is willing to, because I don't need my wife to pop popcorn for me. I could do it myself. Okay, all right.
Of making any Jiffy Pop. You're not capable.
Now, Grace tells me that I got to do that because I need to do that.
Grace, maybe
I need
Grace.
$10.
Grace
Go
over
ahead,
here
I'll
will
make-
order you around a little bit. Kick your
All
ass around a little bit. Grace,
Grace, tell the boys how much they got to pay for me to press the buttons on the microwave. I'll do it.
Grace, why don't you come over here and give Ben a little.
Someone did mention child support in the chat. Child support's kind of interesting. Based on my experience, I've been in courts quite a bit, family courts and all that. I mean, if being that she doesn't have a residence, they may ask her to pay child support. Well, actually, if they get joint, okay, I've seen it can go many ways. If they both get joint custody, which is most likely what's going to happen, they may not, in their situation, ask for child support. Ben may ask for child support, but if if Courtney can't do it, it's not even feasible. It doesn't even have a job. And it's like, what? No, it's not. That's probably not going to happen. I doubt that. I doubt that heavily. But we'll see. We'll see if our little predictions are right as this, soap opera evolves, and it'll be great. That'd be cool. I'll be, when when we get those legal documents, we can read them on stream. It'd be great. It'd be good news. It'd be fun to do. Would love doing that. But as far as the child support thing goes, it's not definite. It's not 100%. It could actually just not happen. That is a possibility.
little beating. I mean, he's into it. He loves it. He does love that, Grace. You do know that.
I have a
Because
problem.
how she even going to
I
pay
love
it?
that.
You
He
know,
does
it
like
doesn't
to
make
use
any
something
sense.
else. Yeah, I leaned into it at this point.
That's
Sometimes
good.
people
Well,
can't change
you should lean
themselves.
in. You should lean into your inner cuckold. We know that's there.
I'm not going to tell a gay guy who's 51 years old who's like total, fairy to like man up when he's 51 years old, right? You're not going to do that. Just enjoy it. Whatever.
Ben, have you ever cooked any pasta before?
Is he equating himself to a gay guy? To a fairy? What?
I maybe.
Oh yes, there's the car is on. Good
The
call.
car does start.
Lo and behold.
And the car overheats as I'm just sitting here, so it's a problem.
Mhm.
I can't
And
even
where
charge the battery long enough.
where is the auto stores nearby?
I'm not. Listen, Jonathan. What you don't understand is it makes no sense
I
for me to go
understand
through all
fine.
these maneuverings to go.
I mean, is Courtney a deadbeat, Ben? Well, I mean, what exactly do you do? I mean, I think you are doing as much for the kids as Cortney is sitting in her car. I mean, I don't know if that's really much to brag about, dude. Do you spend time with your kids? Do you read with them? Do you play Legos with them? You play Minecraft with them? You help them study? Help them figure out their problems at school, whatever issues they have? You ask them about how their day went at school.
He understands. You know how long this negotiation is going to go on with her? Infinity hours. That's how long.
Courtney, are you the problem then?
Yeah. There's nothing to negotiate. There's nothing to negotiate.
Yeah, there is something. Like, it doesn't make any sense for me to go down there tonight. Like, it makes no
No,
sense.
there's nothing in our lives to negotiate. There's nothing to negotiate.
Okay.
You said we got to
She says okay and dismissive, being dismissive like that. Okay.
work
Yeah.
something out. There's nothing to
She
work
might
out.
have a plan.
What's there to work out? Tell me one thing.
I noticed too, it seems like Courtney hasn't really revealed much as far as talking to attorneys or anything like that. So hopefully that silence is good news on her, for her and for us as we watch this whole soap opera and all that. But we are coming towards the end here, guys. Like I say, what we've seen so far here is Ben did try to sell his wife to Whoremaxer so that Whoremaxer can make money, turn her into a proper whore, okay? A geriatric escort, maybe in Vegas. But that's a hard pass. Whoremaxer would rather have her just drive home and get off the street. Yeah. As a wrap up, so what am I doing with this channel? Well, this channel is probably just going to be Thorp drama. And then every now and then maybe some dating stuff, some men's issues sort of thing. The horror stuff is kind of done. That is how I'm feeling now, and when I'm thinking about it, honestly, it's kind of like, it's fine. It's fine. But I definitely appreciate you guys watching. I know you enjoyed it. I enjoyed covering it, looking into it. It's very interesting. Definitely keep it up, Ben. Keep it up. And don't forget to stream every little thing, every little aspect of this situation, because it's going to be great. Play the video you sent to close out. Okay. Shamu is the producer of this. What is this video? Oh, wait. Hold on 1 second. Let me get that. Before we close out, there's something you need to take a look at here. All right, let's put this on the screen here. It's a little overcropped. We'll fix that real fast, and then we'll play it. All right, let's play it. No, Ben. What is this? What is this? Just no. Just no. 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 Not at all.